Hey, baby Carlos, Felicity, Madeline, Tony, Bear, ooh, and everybody else who's listening, love you guys. All right, today we're going to talk about the Gospels for Sunday, February 16th, 6th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Your reward will be great in heaven. For today's Gospel, that's our theme for today. So today's Gospel addresses the cardinal virtues, prudence, justice, fortitude, and temperance. So we're going to just do a quick examination over those, and feel free to have more depth. Go to the Catechism, section 1805. Okay, so prudence is for those who weep, exercise prudence as they lament the vanity of temporal things and look to what is eternal. Okay, so prudence is the virtue that disposes practical reason to discern our true good in every circumstance and choose the right means of achieving it. Okay, so for example, the prudent man looks where he is going. Okay. Keep sane and sober your prayers. Okay. The other cardinal virtue is justice. The word justice, Colossians 4 verse 1, masters, treat your slaves justly and fairly, knowing that you also have a master in heaven. Right? So we must not be partial to the poor or defer to the great, but righteousness we shall judge our neighbor. Okay. And then the third cardinal virtue is going to be fortitude. So Psalm 118 verse 14 tells us, the Lord is my strength and my song. Right? Okay. So fortitude is the moral virtue that ensures firmness in difficulties and consistency in the pursuit of the good. Okay. Those hated by men exercise fortitude because they persevere when they are persecuted for their faith. Okay. A beautiful example of that is of the saints. And then a cardinal virtue I hold close to my heart, temperance. Okay, the poor exhibit temperance as they shun the vain and excessive pleasures of the world. Okay, so temperance is the moral virtue that moderates the attraction of pleasures and provides a balance in the use of created goods. Okay. A temperate person directs the sensitive appetites towards what is good and maintains a healthy discernment. Okay, so we don't want to follow our desires. We want to restrain our appetites. Okay, and that's where we find our fasting, right, for the Lord. Okay, so I want to close out with the words of Saint Augustine in these cardinal virtues. Once again, this can be found in the Catechism. I highly recommend a look through that. It's really nice, really informative. Here's from section 1809. To live well is nothing other than to love God with all one's heart, and with all one's soul, and with all one's efforts. From this, it comes about that love is kept whole and uncorrupted through temperance. No misfortune can disturb it, and this is fortitude. It obeys only God, and this is justice, and is careful in discerning things so as not to be surprised or deceit or trickery, and this is prudence. Okay, so reflect on that and then read through the gospel again, and you'll see how that lines up. Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, everybody's back home. I hope everybody's going well. We've got 17 days till Ash Wednesday, and let's start doing this now. Practice those virtues, even before Lent, and it's natural for us to, as we get closer to Ash Wednesday. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and buckle down and get into it. But let's do it now, okay? Because we're not promised 17 days. We're not even promised 17 minutes. We just don't know the time of the hour. So let's go ahead and get ready now in the present. All right. So love y'all. Hope all is well. Pray for y'all. Baronet. So cool. All right. We'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Peace.